Long ago, in a busy city called there lived a man named Abram. He had a home, a family, and a familiar life. But God was about to change everything.
To Abram, calling him to leave everything he knew and trust a promise not yet seen. Without knowing where they were going, Abram and his wife Sarai chose faith over comfort.
They left behind the familiar and stepped into the unknown, guided only by God's promise. This was the land God promised, a future Abram could not yet see, but was learning to trust.
Years passed, but the promise remained unfulfilled. Waiting tested their faith.
God asked Abram to look at the stars and promised that his descendants would be just as many.
And Abram believed God, even when the promise seemed impossible. But waiting was hard, and doubt quietly crept in.
They tried to fulfill God's promise their own way, but it was not God's plan. God renewed his promise, changing Abram's name to Abraham, father of many nations. Sarah laughed, not because she mocked God, but because the promise seemed impossible.
Yet at the exact time God promised, Isaac was born.
Their home was filled with laughter and joy. Then came the greatest test of Abraham's faith. Abraham trusted God, even when he didn't understand. When Isaac asked about the sacrifice, Abraham replied, "God will provide." God saw Abraham's faith and stopped him. God had provided the sacrifice. Abraham's story reminds us that God keeps his promises, always in his perfect time.